The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll look to throw right away. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Draymond Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He's going to float this one deep right side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. This is Gordon. And some room to roam now. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. The quick slant caught, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by
they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. That'll bring up second down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Play action now. Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back near his goal line, here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off at his own 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block my guy.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Browns, nothing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield off the play fake. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Mayfield on play action. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Chubb on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
The tackle.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
34-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Gordon. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's a 43-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Complete to
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, Paul. 54 is Mike.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack on first down, Bridgewater. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Denver.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Broncos.
Bridgewater on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Browns nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
now Mayfield on the bootleg. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work...
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught for Browns. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's going to air one out, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
There's the game at 21 apiece.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
1st down, Broncos.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 41, Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 3, check 3.
To throw, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Now Mayfield lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
That's complete. Okuwebunam. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. That's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing, Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
A gain of 7.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down, Bridgewater. Got Gordon open, completes it. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he'll air this one. And got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete to
Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
1-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in cap.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gostkowski the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
first down throw for Bridgewater. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Broncos first down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, Bridgewater. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Mayfield this time gets it off to Chubb. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That is good. That ties the game, 35-35.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, Gordon. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
At the 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
KJ Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Browns 35.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Mayfield sacked.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
The 15-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Switch it, come on, switch it. Check 4, check 4. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Bridgewater here to throw. Being chased out left. He'll get that complete to Alberto. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Gordon. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles